Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're off to Islamabad, we're off to Nabila Salon, and then we're gonna just go around Islamabad maybe a little bit and then to Giga Mall and maybe DHA Phase II, DHA Phase II. So why don't you come along with me if you need. So this is a room for a facial. They've given me like a gown thing. So I just had my facial done. Honestly, my skin just feels so refreshed. I had a mani-pedi. These are the nails, and they have halal nail varnish here from 786. So I decided to put that on rather than having any other nail varnish. Now I'm gonna go for my threading and my waxing, and then back to the hair. So really looking forward to the rest of what's on offer here. So guys, so far I've really enjoyed my time here at Nabila Salon. The only thing I would say is that they do take their time. Apart from that, it is really good. The staff are really friendly and approachable. Just be aware that literally this told us 3-4 hours, and I've been here since 1 o'clock, and I've been told now I'm going to be here till 6:30. So, and it's currently 5 o'clock, so I've got another hour and a half to go. And just realise that the time that they give you is not how long it's going to take. It's just that's the way it is. Yeah, so I'll talk more about my experience once I get home. And I'll tell you what sort of treatments I had done and stuff like that. Due to a lack of time, I could only go to my favourite shops in Giga Mall, and they are Mario B, Sapphire, Cross Stitch, Ethnic,
and Sana Safina's and a few others that I found. My husband wanted to go to Lawrence Pool because he's loving the stuff there, so we went there for a bit. And then we thought, because it was getting late, we were both hungry, we wanted a bite to eat. However, I did a lot of shopping in this time. I literally spent in every store that I went to. The only one I was disappointed with was Sapphire. In Sapphire, the quality wasn't there, or even the items, because I went in winter. Everything was literally on sale, so was able to buy one or two items from every store. I was able to get shoes, handbags, everything that I wanted. I love the quality there. There was jewelry on sale from Mario B. There was perfumes. We literally shopped for the family as well. We got them gifts, and we just had a really nice time. But it was really rushed due to the lack of time that we had. And if I ever go again, obviously I would spend a lot more time there and look at the stuff. But I kind of knew what I wanted from looking online. It's been a long day here in Islamabad. Finally we are done, and just sat down to eat. We got pizza from Cheesiest, and let's see what it tastes like.
Good morning, guys. How are you all? Well, it's the next day after visiting Nabila Salon and going Giga Mall. Let me tell you something. I got my nails done. Had a manicure and pedicure. I'm not someone who normally gets a manicure and pedicure. I just like to, like, not do it. I like to do things myself, but this time I just thought I'll do it because they had halal nail polish. The 786 brand, that, and I'm so impressed with the quality there. Right, so Nabila Salon is in just right near to Faisal Masjid, like literally 5-minute drive away from Faisal Masjid. Really easy to find. What I will say is, they will say, for example, you've been told it's going to take you 3 hours. Be prepared to spend at least 5 hours there. I went in at 1 and I left at 6:30. And I was told, oh, you'll be done in 3 hours, you'll be done, and I was still there. That was the only negative side, and the fact that they don't really have much food for you to eat, like, especially if you're spending a long day there. I had a glass of water, someone took that away from me. They did ask me my tea and coffee, but I just didn't get round to having it, because excuse me, I didn't feel at the time that that's what I wanted. So the experience in itself was really, really good. They will put extra charges in, I planned for a certain amount in my head and it was like 20 grand over that. But still it was worth it. So what did I have done? I had a haircut with like highlights in my head, I wanted a French balayage, but because my hair's already got a balayage in it, and it was just basically my roots and just a bit of freshening up that I needed. That's what they did. And then I had a manicure, pedicure, a facial and threading done. So what I'll talk about each one. So in terms of the haircut, I got got it done from this lovely auntie. She's just called Arifa, and had a very nice chat with her throughout the whole time. She was doing my hair. She was really considerate to what I wanted as well, and so she kept going asking me, is everything okay? Do you want me to change anything, stuff like that. So she was really good in that sense. So she's like a little magician in her own right. She is very talented. So I had short layers put in, and I had my I had feathering done at the front, and she did it amazingly. I just showed her a picture of inspo that I had, and she put the highlights in, and it looks really nice. My hair looks exceptional. My facial was done by someone called Christine, and she's also one of the senior makeup artists at Nabila Salon. So we had a good little chin wag about makeup and life and how their traditions in terms of Christians being in Pakistan. I found that really insightful, and obviously being a makeup artist back in the day and obviously a lover of makeup, I was able to have that also that sort of conversation with her. It was just a lovely experience from start to finish. My eyebrows and I normally have full face threading and stuff, so she did full face threading, and literally it normally takes them like 20 minutes in the UK to do my threading. She was done in 10 minutes, and it was cleaner. My face is a lot cleaner than it would be in Pakistan. And going back to the facial, the whole experience was brilliant. Very relaxing, very easy, good half an hour. And they use ginseng products. And the only thing I would say is like they need to keep the mask on a little bit longer. And it was just starting to dry down, and she took it off my face, and I was like, that needs to be on a bit longer for me. But my face is so bright, it's unbelievable. Then I met two lovely ladies, one called Sobia and another called Sunita. And honest to God, they were so much fun to talk to. They did my manicure and pedicure, and I was so relaxed. It was unbelievable. It was just a good little conversation. It felt like I was talking to friends, and we were just catching up. Really, that's what it was like. And they were doing the work so well. So they did the manicure, pedicure, and I was just really impressed by everything. The space is clean, it's tidy, it's not that busy. It got busy for about an hour, and then it died down again. The only thing I would say is when you go to these big salons, if you're someone like me and you are hijabi and you want a bit of parda from a man, they do have male workers there that are at the salon that do the hair and everything. So for me, it was like, whoa, because I'm used to just being around females and stuff like that. But luckily the men just like stay on one side and the females on the other. So that made a little bit more ease. But yeah, just be aware that there are male workers there. And if you want a female, like I did, you can ask for it and they will give you the female worker as well. Like the hairstylist, beautician, whatever it is. Luckily throughout my whole treatment I just had females. And yeah, I will happily recommend this place to you guys, and I will happily go again in the future if the opportunity ever arose that I needed to go. But yeah, I think if I was in the UK, I wanted all this treatment done. It would have cost me maybe double what I paid yesterday. Anyways, I think I babbled on too much about my experience at Nabila Salon. But yeah, Giga Mall is Giga Mall, guys. I really didn't have much time to explore. I just genuinely had to go to my stores, whatever they were, that I knew that I needed to go to, and I just grabbed whatever I thought was nice. And hopefully once I've got everything, I can maybe do like a haul of what I bought from Pakistan type thing, maybe on TikTok, or maybe on I might do a YouTube video, let's see. Yeah, so I shall see you guys soon, and if you're new, guys, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and TikTok.